For many years in Hong Kong, there has been little to no consideration or control on waste generated by the food and catering industries. Used cooking oils are a key contributor to these wastes. These are oils and fats that have been generated in the process of cooking and frying in food processing industries, restaurants, fast foods, and also at consumer levels. There is an international demand for recycled cooking oil as it can be used to produce biodiesel, further promoting renewable fuels to be produced and the reduction of carbon emissions when in comparison to the traditional production of diesel. A government study suggests that around 16,000 tonnes of waste cooking oil is generated annually, and around 5,000 of that is exported. Currently in Hong Kong, parties can engage in the collection, removal, and transportation of used cooking oils. To be part of this collection process, parties have to approach the Environmental Protection Department of Hong Kong to determine their suitability in the recycling scheme. The used cooking oil collectors can either sell to local biodiesel manufacturers or export the oils. Collectors offer around 2,000 to 5,000 Hong Kong dollars per tonne for the oils. One of the difficulties that is occurring in Hong Kong is the understanding of the harmful impacts that can occur due to the improper disposal of used cooking oils. Although it is not considered a hazardous waste, it can create groundwater contamination, cause damage to surface and ground soil, mix with water resources, killing plants and marine life, posing a threat to the environment. This is very important here in Hong Kong due to the heavy presence of biodiversity in small land area. Other difficulties include the variability in the operational conduct of collectors because of limited information of producers to differentiate the collectors, dumping of the oils by producers, and the small local demand for biodiesel. Along with this, there is currently no policies in place when in regards to the recycling of used cooking oils to actively enforce the recycling of the oils.
Policy to encourage used cooking oil recycling mainly focus on facilitating UCO collection and supporting biodiesel manufacture industry through boosting local demand. The former determines the amount of UCO to be recycled, and the latter is most significant recycling channel for UCO. However, there is no policy to boost local demand for biodiesel in Hong Kong. Waste cooking oils, including used cooking oils, is not classified as hazardous waste in Hong Kong. So there is no specific licensing system for regulating the recycling of WCO at present. This allows restaurant and food business to sell their WCO to any companies, whereas not all of them are doing proper recycling. Therefore, a scheme called Waste Cooking Oil Recycling Administrative Registration is implemented. It aims to strengthen regulation of handling and flow of WCO. First, the environment can be protected and WCO from re-entering the food chain can be prevented. Note that this scheme is still on a voluntary stage. This scheme is to register eligible local WCO collectors, processors, and exporters. Registered parties have adequate capability to handle WCO properly and should comply with the Good Practice Guide published by EPD. Registration lists of these parties are open to the public.
We introduce waste cooking oil treating technologies in Hong Kong. Waste cooking oil is defined as residues from restaurants or related commercial food processing industries. It can be refined into biodiesel, and this is an important technology for disposal waste cooking oil in Hong Kong. And first, I will introduce the three methods that can convert waste cooking oil to biodiesel oil. The first one using a base catalyst, which is potassium hydroxide. As shown in the picture, we can see that the waste cooking oil is pre-treated with the methanol sulfuric acid as catalyst. Then the remaining methanol is reacted with base catalyst to produce methoxide. The decanter is used to separate waste cooking oil and waste byproducts. And after that, the remaining processed waste cooking oil is then transferred to the first reactor. Subsequently, the separated filtrate is transferred to the second reactor and then to distillation column to remove residue moisture and dry it. The obtained pure biodiesel is then stored in a biodiesel tank. The acid catalyst biodiesel production process does not follow the same mechanisms as the base catalyst process. As the pictures shown, it does not require any pretreatments of waste cooking oil, and its subsequent processes are similar to Scheme 1. Refer to the third scheme, using enzymes are extensively to chemical catalysts. Compared to the acid and base catalyst method, this method involves fewer unit operations. Biodiesel oil are promoted by the government due to it produce minimal influence to the environment. If this biodiesel oil can replace traditional diesel one day, it may be a big achievement.
This part is about the economic issues of used cooking oil in Hong Kong. Recently, the market demand for used cooking oil is strong around the world, and as part of the international market, Hong Kong also has enormous potentials to develop UCO market through promoting biodiesel production. Every year, Hong Kong produces around 160,000 to 180,000 tons of used cooking oil. Most of them are from restaurants and food business. Restaurants and food business would sell their UCO to the UCO collectors in a price from Hong Kong dollars 2,000 to 5,000 per ton. The collectors would then export or sell the UCO to the local biodiesel manufacturers in average price of around Hong Kong dollar 4,000 per ton. Due to the demand of Hong Kong, the sales of biodiesel is economically not very profitable. Also, the profits of selling the products can vary significantly due to the different factors, such as the price of other fuels. A case study was done by Kame to estimate the cost of biodiesel production from UCO of a biodiesel production plant in Hong Kong with a capacity of 8 kilotons per year. The lowest estimated cost of producing biodiesel is Hong Kong dollar 5,873 per ton, and most of them are from the raw materials. The recycled UCO can bring economic benefits through export to the world market to earn profit or are used for manufacture of biodiesel. For example, biodiesel production industry can help to reduce the reliance of conventional diesel. Thus, if more local UCO can be manufactured to biodiesel, less conventional diesel will be demanded from imports and its price could be reduced. That's all of our presentation about used cooking oil in Hong Kong, and here is our reference list. Thank you.